Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kouign-Amann Kingdom, where I literally just finished eating a slice of pizza. And yeah, that's about it. Imagine if I just ended the video right there. No. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be continuing on with the story of the 2024 Grand Cookie Games, which, something that I kind of thought about recently is the fact that it says the 2024 Grand Cookie Games. It made me think, does that mean, in 2025, there's going to be another Grand Cookie Games, or is it going to be something similar but different? And also, another interesting detail that I noticed, why is Gingerbrave on the back of Shakaraka? Like, I think that'd be the last place I'd expect it to be, near one of the villains. It's just kind of weird. I don't know, but we're going to see if we can go through episodes 3 and 4, which is weird because it says 2, like 1, 2, 3, but it says Ep 1. But then again, over here it says episode 2, so can you just, like, I don't know, do it in a way where it says, like, Season 1, Episode 1, Season 1, Episode 2. I guess it doesn't matter. They just get included with episodes anyway. But whatever the case is, and by the way, you actually do, like, a Grand Cookie Games thing. Not just a pedestal, but I think that's, like, some sort of a background. Or maybe some painting. I don't know. But with that being said, I will be seeing if I can read the comments from a video that I have pulled up right here, being we finally see the Divine Guardian, which is the ending of the Flower City story, which, as far as my knowledge goes, that was the end. That was the ending, which kind of seemed abrupt to me, but like, I don't know, it just seemed kind of weird. But still, if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, and feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter. As long as we have a fun and enjoyable time between each other, from community to creator and creator to community, then that's what matters the most. And just to start off, because I know these cutscenes can get quite long, I'll read a few comments first and foremost. One comes from Alan Parker saying, common question of the day, rain. Honestly, I like some rainy weather. Leonard Geode says, common question of the day, I like fall. I love fall too, it's actually one of my favorite seasons. And also, Mordem left a comment saying, common question of the day, any cold weather. Cold rain is the best even outside. Hey, fall is cold, rain is cold. All of us like the cold weather out here, apparently. And also, MOG Bower saying, common question of the day response, rainy weather, it's calm, ambient, and it's right for the earth. Honestly, a lot of people be liking rain out here, and I don't even judge them. Some nice, chill, rainy weather is sometimes really good for the environment. Especially if you're a plant. Anyway, episode 1, shut up, you know what I mean. Immediately starting off with an explosion, that's great. A throng of lights illuminates the stage. The air is filled with the sharp, unmistakable scent of pineapples, drifting outward before its source comes into view. What's this? That sounds like maracas? Ha ha ha! Looking for something? Just moments before the source of the scent comes into focus, the rattling of maracas start up once more as a flash of yellow comes barreling forward on a massive motorbike. With a mighty leap, Shakaraka's colossal frame slams down onto the ground. His maracas, wielded as deadly clubs, swings with the extreme intent to crush and break. Kouign-Amann Kiki's greatsword is in perfect position to counter. Don't you dare think it's over! He's fast. The moment her blade intercepted his attack, Shakaraka's other hand shoots out like a cannon. His fist lands squarely on Kouign-Amann Kiki's jaw. Ah! She staggers back. 1 step, 2 steps, and as the two continue to share blows, Kouign-Amann Kiki's pushed further back, but her strength is not to be underestimated. With each swing of his maracas, Shakaraka is, or by the way, it's Shakaraka, but I don't know, Shakaraka sounds a little bit more intimidating and fun. Shakaraka is taken off guard as he feels the stinging vibration of her counter. All the while, 2 figures are watching this exchange from the shadows. Seeing Kouign-Amann Kiki's hesitation, 2 attackers emerge from the flank. Heh, no time to rest! Rock will never crumble! Huh, don't forget about me! Having sensed the ambush, Capsaicin Kiki steps in, fists blazing at the ready. The Durian ambushes are blasted away to the opposite end of the arena in a single blow. You're not the only one who has teammates, you know. That crocodile scares are too tough. My blade is of little use. Huh, well, that won't do. He's the worst opponent you could face. Yeah, so we should... The trio engages in conversation as usual, as if they are not faced with a dangerous and unpredictable foe. But the Durionaires and Shakaraka offer them no quarter as they charge forth together. With effortless grace, Kouign-Amann Kiki evades the attack and swings her greatsword once more. Alas, the reptile barely budges as her strike merely slides off his tough leathered skin. Shakaraka lets out a mocking scoff as he leaps into the air once more. Uh-oh. Huh, Kouign-Amann cookie. Now, hurry. Well, I've still got a hold of him. Alright, it's my turn now. Capsaicin Cookie's smoldering fish struck its target with utter devastation. Shakaraka is sent sky high, landing precariously close to the edge of the stage. The trio swoops in to deliver the final blow. No! No! Shakaraka doesn't fall! Shakaraka will prevail! In unison, a squad of Durioneers rushes onto the stage, attempting to hoist up their boss and create a wall to stop the trio of cookies. And Shakaraka has fallen off the stage. That makes Team Shakaraka disqualified. Rock never crumbles. Oh, yes, but this is a tournament, not a music festival. The winning trio looks up to survey the surroundings. Elsewhere, they observe other cookies are locked in fierce battles, each team hoping to topple their foes and qualify for the next round. Announcements blast through the speakers, revealing who has claimed victory or faced defeat. As an endless number of eyes stay glued to the screens to learn to the results, a small shadow springs onto the stage. Woo! Prepare to be defeated! Elimination mode on! Without warning, beams of light rain across the entire stage, upon the stage as the merciless onslaught continues. Many of the contenders caught off guard cannot defend themselves in time. One by one, the eliminations are blasted through the speakers at full volume, and the crowd is barely able to keep up. The masked ghosts are disqualified. The healthy veggies are also disqualified. The oath of the paladins are also disqualified. And the Muntown chocolates are also disqualified. Oh, the mask! Ghost mask blasting off! Run away! Wake up! Get a hold of yourself! I can't even see my own blade! At this rate, we're gonna get disqualified! Hitherto won't knock us out. As long as we're standing, we can keep competing. No, remember, we must stay in one piece. To move on to the next stage, we should, take cover behind that rock. I guess we have no other choice. Let's take cover behind that pile of debris. Wait, that's... Well, look at that. Just as they hunker down, a ray of light blows their cover into smithereens. The sheer force of the explosion sent the cookies flying. As the debris rained down upon them, Prune Juice and the others became trapped under the chaos, unable to move or escape. Chicken collected. Oh! Okay, wait, do you mean I have to go through that whole entire cutscene again? Don't tell me, match records. So, okay, I gotcha. So basically, there's fails, if that makes sense. I didn't even know that that was an option. I thought the story would literally just be like debating on like where you go or like what you choose, which still kind of makes sense, but there is a right and wrong answer. That's kind of terrifying to think about. I might do a side video on that, trying to get them all, but I thought that'd just be the safest way to fend from the flaming laser. Like, can a potion really... Unless the potion's... Yo, hold on. Okay, let's test this out. How do we get back? Tell me. Do we got... Wait, no. What if... Yep. Bam, there we go. Use the potions. Oh, really? Oh, you just skipped through the whole... Wait, what if we try this? Okay, past that. Past this. Past this. Just skip all the dialogue until the big cookie appears, because we already get this. Why does it get... Just take me to the part where it can just, like, take me there. That's what I want. Bam, there. And we're at this portion. Use the potions. I guess I have no other choice. Time to show you all what I've been working on. Here, drink this. What does this do? I'll explain later. Drink up. The mysterious concoction prepared by Prune Juice Cookie seems almost translucent, yet it glimmers with the sheen and texture of a velvet cloak rather than a typical liquid. Sensing the urgency in his voice, Kouign-Amann Cookie and Capsaicin Cookie take the mysterious potion and pop the lid without hesitation. Wait, we're... invisible? Huh, this is my latest masterpiece. Simply turns your body invisible, making you invisible against any attack. Why is there so much weird spacing right there? I have no clue myself. However, there's a catch. Attack someone and the effect will wear off, which is why I didn't want to use it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, let's try our best to stay out of sight. Okay, so now we have access to it. We couldn't have access to the next cutscene because we only got chicken, because apparently, like, you know what's weird? Even in the match records, yeah, no other choice, but, like, it shows you, like, there's a custom image made for, like, the fail, I guess. Which, maybe it's a good thing that we didn't decide to choose money for the first cutscene, because I guarantee you that would have led to a fail that was, like, greedy or something like that. And there's probably way more along this way. Okay, but we made it through one of the stories. We'll make it through this one, but I gotta read a few comments, obviously, because there's quite a few in the video. Like, there's one from Draco saying, honestly, I do love the cliffhanger ending. The whole animation, the Divine Guardian appearing, they're Tengshi, which translates to Soaring Snake. In the CN server, Soaring Snake is a legendary rarity, so they'll be legendary when they eventually come to global with Cobalt. Anyways, great video as always. So that one, okay, wait. So, Cobalt already came out, and also Soaring Snake did? Obviously, it makes sense that they're legendary, but like, you got the, well, I guess it makes sense that you got the update before. Obviously, you got the CN update before the the English people did, or like the US global players. But like, I don't know, it's still weird. But at least you know all the spoilers, so I'm not gonna really like be surprised by it. But there's another comment from Naja Cross saying, "Common question of the day. I like the rainy weather because it reminds me that even if everything looks bad right now, it'll get better eventually." Honestly, that makes a lot of sense. I'm really proud of you for admitting that. All of us should hopefully admit that at some point. Sonic Gamer also left a comment saying, as someone who's played the Chinese version of Kingdom, I know that the childlike cookie who appears at the end is the legendary cookie, and they're referred to as Tengshi cookie. So it's either Soaring Snake cookie or Tengshi cookie. I guess it doesn't matter because they're still legendary regardless. Alright, let's move on to the fourth cutscene, and let's hope that we don't get screwed, and we have to just skip through countless of cutscenes again without actually having to skip through the cutscene, which I still think is stupid. Like, come on. Take that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Shh, I need to stay quiet. Beams of light, firing repeatedly upon scorched earth, became too much to handle for some. However, in the wake of failure lies the hope for victory, as more eliminations meant the survivors gained an easier path to the top. Great.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to waste this.
The few teams that managed to avoid elimination huddled together, their minds racing as they desperately attempted to form a plan and end the indiscriminate chaos. It's pretty simple, isn't it? Avoid, approach, attack. That's all there is.
Again. Sounds like a plan, cutie. And who, if not us, is better suited for the job? We'll just transform and sneak up on them.
The so-called plan had barely left her lips when Camille Kiki transformed and ran off. The nimble fox dashed forward, gracefully weaving to and fro to avoid the relentless assault.
Are we done now? Should I keep going?
Through the dense veil of smoke and dust, the fox simply vanished.
Nope, dearie. It's time for you to say goodbye.
Only to re-emerge with blinding swiftness behind the unsuspecting cream-colored cookie. Even from a safe distance, many could see her expertly perform a somersault mid-air and deliver a crushing kick that would knock down any foe.
Not so fast.
An enormous shield, coated with green tea mousse, slams into the fox with full force. Unable to dodge the assault, the fox falls helplessly to the ground. There, a cookie dressed in black suddenly appears, almost as if they were already waiting for a crash landing in that exact spot. Without batting an eye, the unknown figure lunges forward and delivers a swift vertical strike.
No.
Be nice. No need to be so rough, you know. You might hurt someone with that. Vampire Cookie retreats with the fox in tow, her trail frayed from the fall. The usually expressionless Cookie is wearing an unshaken smirk and somehow able to keep his cool. Yet this mysterious assailant seems to be immune to his usual charm. She presses forward with deliberate and measured steps as she eyes her next target with an icy soul-piercing gaze. I won't miss my next time. I won't miss next time. Whoa, that won't be necessary. We're calling it here. We're out. Because it means no more grape juice and full moon rice cakes party. The Shapeshift squad has withdrawn from the match. That makes no difference. I've drawn out my sword and there's no turning back. The spine-chilling warning echoes throughout the grounds as the cookie pays no mind to the announcement. She makes her way to the Shapeshift squad, closer and closer until... And there goes the timer. The selection round has ended. All remaining participants must stay where they are until further notice. With the sound of buzzer, the selection round is over, but the unnerving cookie continues to close the distance to her next target.
Wait, that cookie. She's not stopping even after the announcement.
This isn't gonna end well.
What if...
Wrong, stop her. Perfect opportunity to both parties. A perfect opportunity. I feel like that'd just be selfish. I think we just need to straight up, like, stop her. Plus, the timer's off, so we really can't get eliminated now. Pretending to be in deep thought, Prune Juice Kiki subtly rummages through his robes. He's undoubtedly attempting to choose the right potion for this moment. Having made his decision, he gulps down an antidote and seemingly appears out of thin air. Excuse me, a moment? I don't know where you appeared from, but if you want a match, you're gonna have to wait for your turn. And that's precisely what I'm saying. Match is over. Did you hear the announcement? I did. But that does not matter. I must finish my mission. Care to explain what kind of mission that is? Well, calm down already and let's hear the rest of the announcement. Not surprisingly, the announcer is rapidly spewing a flurry of instructions. As we're in the middle of tallying points, we ask all desserts to cease further inactivity this instant. One move and you will be disqualified. Final warning. The cookie dressed in black paused mid-step, finally capitulating? Finally capitulating to the announcer's instructions. Is that it? But teams take a close survey at their surroundings and hold the breath. More teams than expected manage to survive the chaos and avoid eliminations. The host, and thus the contest organizers, seem far too oblivious to the disappointing and somber mood. A cheerful and annoyingly upbeat voice cuts through the heavy silence. My. We applaud all those formidable survivors. There's so many of you left. That won't do. But we knew this would happen, and we were prepared. The ground trembles violently as fissures began to streak across the earth. A sense of foreboding unease settles over the crowd as they watch in silence, waiting for some form of terrifying monstrosity to appear. But once again, the announcer speaks. Please give a round of applause to the Strawberry Cream Jelly Wormies. The Grand Cookie Games continue. In the next round, there's only one rule. Avoid the Jelly Wormies and survive. It's a well-known fact that once a Jelly Wormy sets its eye on a target, they never lose track of them. Hide from them or defeat them. The choice is yours, but survive. Survive this round to move on. Now then, let's start the elimination round. The arena becomes engulfed in chaos once more as the Jelly Wormies wreak havoc. One of the beasts sets its eyes on Prune Juice Kiki and slithers towards him.
Prune Juice Kiki, watch out!
Oh, thank you.
Don't thank me yet. Behind you.
They can coordinate their attacks? They're smarter than they look.
And there's so many of them. We can't fight them all face on.
The trio begins to falter as the monsters swarm towards them. In the meantime, the other teams are not faring any better, except for one. Yeah, I can only assume the one team that's faring better is the team who basically has a literal stone cold... Okay, tell me what the flipping format of this team is. All of them are monsters. Like, Green Team seems like the least monster of them all because she just seems like the primary defender, but she's very cocky and teasy. The one with the sword, Chocolate Drizzle, is stern and will kill you. Putting on the mode cookie is chaotic and will kill you. Like, they will all kill you. Like, I think that is just a given. And, like, I'm sorry, I'm terrified where this is gonna go. I'm terrified. This is really how it's gonna go. The whole time. Okay. Well, that's stuff here for this video. I just need to read a couple last minute questions and comments and stuff like that before I can end, because, you know, that's what I always tend to do, so why the pleb not? So, just to make sure I get it off, did I read a comment from, yes I did. I didn't read a comment from Carry the Melodious Gamer saying, question of the day, probably mild weather since it's not too bright out, and very nice cool breeze that won't make you freeze. Most likely spring that's either near winter's end or before the start of summer. I did all I could in the Flower City, but I did not do it at the last minute daily stuff for the last 6 hours of the event, but it's extra stuff and I got everything I wanted, so I'm good. But the Flower City event ending left so many mysteries and cliffhangers. As for the bonus hard mode that was running stage. Yeah, that's true. I do like the running state that they did implement, but I wish they added more of those, honestly. But also, Mr. Yellow Balloon left a comment saying at 1426, yes, the end of the story is a cliffhanger, and at the end of the offer, is an offer for an in-game purchase. What's new? A comment from Bambi fan says, HyperHimes is no, it doesn't end on a cliffhanger, because I checked the video again, and it says that a new entry got unlocked, so no, that's not how it ends. Oh yeah, I forgot there's the entries, and so I forgot that was a thing. I'll focus on those in another video. But the last comment I see comes from Zezha, says, 1312, yeah, is returning because Greenie completed his painful for the psych missions, way painful. Oh, that one's just straight gibberish. I don't know what that one is. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it. And also share the video with your friends who enjoy my Kick Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe? And also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I'm going to Kick Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.